What is up, everybody? SIMPLEFX back with another YouTube video, another one. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back. Okay, today was an awesome day, awesome week overall. I just got back from doing a little condo shopping, looking for some investment properties to spend my profits that I'm making in the markets. But anyway. Today was an amazing trading day. Everybody knows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are the best days to trade in the market because there's a lot of volatility, there's a lot of movement. As you can see right here, GJ is still pushing up right now to retest this high that it created in New York session. It still is New York session. It's still early in New York session, only almost 1 o'clock. But beautiful trading day nonetheless. So I'm going to be reviewing this GJ trade that I took this morning. I actually entered the trade last night, but I'm going to break down all the moves for you guys to see how I cut the move, what I was seeing, what my thought process was, and so on and so forth. So I don't want to make this video long, so let's get right into it. Okay, starting with the daily time frame here. Okay. This candle right here, I'm going to leave my stuff on here because I want to, I don't want to have to redo them all over again. Okay. But if you guys look down here, price was ranging kind of in this area and this area here. Let me use my little handy dandy arrow. Okay. So if you look here, price was ranging kind of over here, inside here, and down here in this area here. Price was rejecting this, this level. This price level down here, waking out, reject, came up finally and broke this resistance over here. This was a 4-hour and a daily resistance. So you can see my bias was buys. I saw it pushing up. Nothing was really showing sells for this trade. So I let the trade continue up. Or I saw it going up based on all the rejections that was going on down here, and also these strong momentum candles to the left. Okay, these were really strong candles right here. If I bring this down for you guys to see, this is a lot going on right here. Okay, so going back to the regular trade, let's bring this in a little more. Sorry guys. Okay, so basically I made 10K off of this trade. That I entered it last night. Okay, I entered 3 orders on 10 lot. They were all 10 lot orders, which is amazing. Okay, I entered the trade last night. I'm going to show you guys where I entered the trade last night, and I actually got stopped out. I got stopped out last night. I'll show you guys where. Okay, let's drop down to the 30-minute. That way I don't have to break down too much for you guys, because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so if you guys look here, if we're looking on the 30-minute time frame, this range was all Asian session last night. This was all Asian session. It kind of bounced around. It did that because it made a big push in the New York session. Okay, so this push took place in New York. Usually when market makes a big push, it takes a break. Kind of makes a new high, and then it kind of bounces around in a range until it decides what it wants to do. I love it when GJ ranges for a long time, or an entire session, because it tells me that there's a breakout coming. If you guys watch my breakout video, you will see how to catch breakout trades and why I love them so much, because they're very easy to profit off of if you trade them the right way. Once I saw Asian session was bouncing around like this, I was ready. I had buy stops in place and I had sell stops in place. I took a buy last night because I was anticipating that price was going to push up. For whatever reason, I was anticipating price was going to push up. It wasn't going to come back down. I didn't see any signal for signs. I'll show you guys where I got stopped out. I took a trade right at this level here where you see it says here break for sells, but I took a buy. I took a buy here because price was maintaining this support. It was holding this support level here, and because this was holding for so long, I said if price is going to go up, it's going to go up. I believe I had 3 orders in here, and I was up like $3,000 in profit at that point, but I didn't take profit because I saw it pushing up even higher. But I was going to be at break even right here. So price went up. I went to sleep. I put in this trade last night around like, I want to say 11 or 12 in the morning. And then I went to bed, and I woke up around, I want to say like 4 in the morning, and I got stopped out. I got stopped out at break even. I didn't lose anything. It was break even because I had my stops right below, a little bit above my entry. So I didn't lose anything, but I lost out on all the profit that I made. price broke down, and I'm assuming it did that because it was grabbing liquidity. It was forming a lot of ranging over here, broke down as a fake out. This is one big fake out that's here, like a breakout fake out, if you will. I'm assuming a bunch of people got in for sells here if they were up during London session when this happened. This happened at 3 o'clock in the morning, so it was right at London open that this push happened. It faked out, came down, wicked out at this support level that it was holding, and then it continued all the way back up and just continued pushing up. When I got in this trade, this was already done. This move had already happened. I got up around like 4 or 5 in the morning. So this move right here happened at, you can see, 3:34 in the morning. So around 4:30 is when I woke up and I saw price had faked out down here, broke back up here. Once price breaks a major level that it's been holding, especially with GJ, if it fakes out in one direction, I know how GJ moves. It's going to turn around and come back in the other direction. If this doesn't continue down, it's going to reverse and go back up. Me knowing GJ does that, I saw this and I said, okay, the fake out is done. It grabbed all the money it wants to grab in the market, and now everyone's going to be riding this trade up and up and up. It came back here. I said, if price breaks here, because this is where it broke to come down. If price breaks up here and it's had stayed here, then you don't really know what's happening. It might turn around and go back down. It could go up. You never know. But because this big, strong, bullish candle broke through all of these highs here and continued up, I said if price comes back in this range and it continues up and it breaks this level again, it's going to fly. It's going to fly. And when I woke up, price was right around this level here, right above all these highs, around these wicks right here. And I said, you know what? I'm taking this. I'm taking it. And I jumped in again. I took 3 10-lot orders. Last night I had 2 10 lots and 1 5-lot, but this morning I took 3 10-lot orders. So I had a 300 or whatever, 10 makes 30. So $300 a pip order in for this trade, and I rode it all the way up to here. I rode it up to here, which was I woke up again after I put my order and I went to sleep. Put in my order and I went back to sleep. When I woke up again, I was deep in profit. I was about, I think I was like right around this area, maybe this area or this area when I woke up, because I was up like 7, I want to say like 6 or 7 grand in profit. But when I looked at the time when I had woke up, it was in the middle of this candle. It was in the middle of this candle and it was pushing hard. I was watching it on the 30-minute time frame. So I said, you know what? I'm going to let this candle close. I'm going to go up and let it close. And when it came up here, wicked out up here, came back down. Once I saw it like start to retrace a little bit, I said, you know what? This move might be over. I'm good with that. And I was at 10K at that point. I could have rode it up some more, but maybe closed out 2 of them and left 1 runner. But I was happy with the profit that I had made, so I just closed out. And if you guys look here on this move, I caught 31 pips. I got 31 pips on that move, which is, a big move. For me, it's a big move because I'm a scalper. I don't usually go for pips like that, but it's a big move for me. If you guys look some more, look at this. Let's move this down some and see how many pips I left on the table. I left 61 pips. I left 61 pips on the table, guys. That's double what I caught. I caught 31 and it went up another 60 pips, so that's more than double that. So I could have made like 20 grand, maybe even 25 grand today off of this one trade. And I know some people caught the whole move. Which is amazing. Some people in my Telegram group jumped on it. I did call this trade out last night on my Instagram story. So a lot of people took it. But when I called it early. I called it right after I took it. And this little fake out here, I'm positive it took some people out. Because this fake out was huge. This fake out here was 40 pips. 40 pips, guaranteed. It took some people out. Some people lost money. Some people might have jumped in for the sell, caught that little sell, and then it turned around and rode all the way back up. So this New York session was beautiful. This was my trade, guys. This is why I took it. Price was ranging. I caught the breakout. Thank God I missed the drop. I got stopped out initially in my first order because I got stopped out. Price came back down to my entry. But I stopped the break even. Yeah, I gave up some money. I could have took profits and then just jump back in the trade later. But sometimes you got to take risk. You got to take some risk when you're trading. Take big risks to make big money. That's the only way to do it. You're not gonna take $100 account and turn it into a $10,000 account on one trade. It doesn't happen. That's impossible. It's not gonna happen. I don't care if you if you full margin your account, it doesn't matter. Okay, when you're looking at GJ, when you're looking at any pair and you see a range forming, guys, you take that as an opportunity. Don't take it as, oh my god, price is ranging, I'm gonna miss a trade, or I can't take a trade, or I'm gonna force a trade. No, be patient. The market pays whoever waits. It pays you to wait for the setup to come to you, wait for the move. And when the move happens, don't be scared. Just execute on the trade. Because if you don't execute, you're either going to be mad that you missed out on the trade, or you're leaving money on the table. And why do that? Because you're afraid. Take the risk. Just take it. That's why you're a trader. That's why you want to trade. That's why you want to make profit. You cannot make any money sitting on the sidelines watching the plays happen and not taking advantage. Now, if you missed the trade for whatever reason, let's say you were just paper trading this and you missed it, look at how you could have caught it. Look at how you could have caught the move. If you know how GJ moves, what is it doing? Creating higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, higher low. Higher high, higher low. Then it started ranging, retested this low that it made, came back up here, touched this high that it made, and then broke out. And if you guys pay attention and look here, price never retested. GJ doesn't retest sometimes. GJ does whatever it wants to do. Sometimes it just does not retest. So price came up, retested, came down, created a support, and then shot all the way up, came up, wicked out all the way over here, created resistance, came back down. I have a feeling price is going to continue up. I don't think it's going to happen in agent session. It might range a little bit because this was a big move. This was like a 100 pip move, I think. If we start this from down here. Yeah, 120 pip move. Okay, 120 pips. That's a big move. Okay, it's gonna be some ranging. There's gonna be some ranging for agent session tonight, so I don't expect any movement in that. However, I do see it continuing higher, simply because if you guys look at the higher time frames and you come over here, you'll see to the left. You'll see to the left here, I have nothing but momentum candles. Momentum candles wicking out up here. Now, price actually rejected at that same level. So if I put a line here, you'll see that price rejected right here, almost to the T. Okay, so price can do one of two things. It's going to come back up here to retest this high because it made a new high. This is a new high. It made a new high. Price can come back up here to retest this new high that it made and either drop down, retrace, and continue up, or it's not going to be able to touch this level again and it's just going to continue down. And if it does continue down, that's an excellent opportunity to catch some sells for next week. I don't see that happening for tomorrow because Fridays are very like choppy days in the market. You never really want to trade Fridays because all the money you made, you could potentially lose a portion of it. Fridays are ugly days to trade. So I would recommend just watching. We'll be watching for agent session tonight to see what it does. I don't expect it to move it at any point, but for now I'm good for the week. I am good for the week with what I've made so far. It's Thursday. Tomorrow I can just chill. I'll be on the live just to watch and see what's happening. But for now, be content with your trades. Don't be greedy. Don't jump back in the market trying to catch sells after a big move. Don't take sells just because you see the market pushing up. Some people this morning, I guarantee you, some people took sells when they saw GJ pushing up like that. Why? Because when you have a big push like that, you usually have a big drop coming right after, somehow, some way. But there was so much momentum. There was nothing indicating sells. There was no candles pushing down. Everything was pushing up. No reason to take sells. So if you took sells this morning, bro, come on, stop playing yourself because you're just throwing away money at that point. Okay, look at what the market is doing and trade with the trend. Trade with the market. Do not trade against it if you don't have to. Take what the market gives you, but don't be greedy at the same time. Look at how many pips I left on the trade table with this trade. I could have sat in, continued more. I could have left the runner running, but no, you have to be content with whatever the market gives you because it is so hard to profit in the market. It's so hard to make money. So if the market gives you money, take it and run. Don't look back. Take that bag and run. Because if you made money, guess what? Somebody else lost. The market is a revolving door. The money just doesn't come out of thin air. It's money that's being put in the market from institutions and retail traders all in one. So if you won a trade, that means somebody else lost. And if you lost, somebody else won. That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Okay, guys? So that was my $10,000 trade on GJ. That's my second $10,000 day in the market in the last 2 weeks. I had one last week. Today I had one this week. Last week I think I had it on a Tuesday or Wednesday, I think, and this time I had it on a Thursday. So again, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays are the best days to trade in the market because the market is done setting up. It's already making its moves and it's giving you opportunities to capitalize on the moves. Okay, guys? So I hope you guys got a little bit out of this video. my next goal, my trade, and my next goal is to hit a $20,000 day. Could have did that today, but didn't happen. I have hit 20,000 in a week before, but I'm looking to hit 20,000 in a day and eventually move my way up to my $100,000 day goal in the market. And doing that as a scalper, I will set a precedent doing that as a scalper, because that's not easy to do. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I'm always going to be dropping educational content for you guys. My course is almost done. Thank God. Almost finished with it. I'm really excited about what I'm going to be releasing with it. I'm happy a lot of my students caught these trades. I hope some of you caught the trades also. If not, see how you could have caught them. See how you could have caught the trade. That's the best thing you can do. That you can still learn from missing out on a trade. There's always something to learn in a trade. If you're watching your charts and you see something happen and you don't know why you missed it, then that's where you need to invest in some education, because that can be the make or break when it comes to you and trading. Okay, guys, so that's the video for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on the next breakdown.